Just a little over 4 years ago, I ended up founding a nonprofit dedicated to a kind of secular music night ministry where people from all over the country or even the world can come together to experience the transformative power of music to unite, heal, and create a sense of belonging. After my father's death and seeing my mother struggle to live by herself without my father, I often came to karaoke feeling very lost. But thankfully, because of the love we feel inside those rooms, we never seem to leave that way.
I have mild cognitive impairment. The doctors tell me to fight it off. What I need to do is to stay socially active and to use my brain a lot. Karaoke does exactly both of those things for you. So it fits in perfectly for the therapy that someone needs that might be concerned about long term dementia. This is a way to get out socially, and it didn't cost you a penny. What more could you ask? Karaoke is the perfect thing for those of us who need to share our time with other people and are having trouble finding it or getting out. So, anyway, I suggest you give us a try. Hope to see you sometime soon at one of our shows.
I'm a founding board member of Good Karma Karaoke, and I've been in the virtual karaoke space since about November of 2020. At the time I joined, nearly all of my performance work was on hiatus, and I wasn't able to see my family or most of my friends in person. And what started as a way to stay connected to performing and people in some fashion ultimately became a vehicle for a network of some unlikely but really meaningful friendships with a lot of kind and caring and interesting people that I otherwise wouldn't have met. The opening and title track of Marvin Gaye's 1971 album, What's Going On, became an anthem for peace in a time of social turmoil that really has kind of a lot of similarities to what we're going through today. Without partisanship, it really asks for peace and harmony and the freedom to express oneself. It's my hope that this can foster a common sense of community and appreciation for our humanity as we navigate the time that we're in.
Like so many others, my COVID adventure was a very lonely endeavor. I may do visiting friends and family via social media and video chats, but I distinctly remember the feeling of longing for a hug. I love to sing and I find it therapeutic. This was truly a saving grace. In June of 2021, I visited San Francisco for the first time, and I was able to meet some of the local members of this group, and I was very thankful to get the hugs that I had been longing for over a year. We all shared a common bond, which was the love of music. Members of the group even helped push me to see the doctor after repeatedly expressing their concern. I had my second skin cancer scare last year. Luckily, this time it wasn't melanoma, and I was able to have the cancer removed in time before it spread. Overall, this community really helped me get through some very tough and lonely times, and I'm so grateful for all of the people that I've met and will continue to meet. Music truly brings us together and helps us to find harmony and peace in dark places.
I initially joined the online karaoke community during lockdown, discovered this whole new world, no pun intended, literally met people from all over the world. So when I was not karaokeing, I was working as a nurse in a hospital during the height of the pandemic. I still work as a nurse in a hospital. Um, let's just say those were some crazy times. And karaoke was my way of finding joy. Sometimes I'll get the response, oh, thank you for your service, which I always found a bit bewildering because I feel like you don't need to be in healthcare or first responder in order to be a hero.
Karaoke has always been a place for me to be able to sing and relax after a stressful day at work. When the pandemic hit, thank goodness that karaoke community went online to Zoom. That is where I met and fell in love with my now fiance, Scott, who lived in Florida at that time, on a Zoom karaoke online show. In a world that doesn't always accept people who can seem to be different or outcasts in his life. This Zoom karaoke community is a perfect example of this acceptance and love of everyone.
I joined the Zoom karaoke community so I can sing with others and still have that social aspect when I don't feel well enough to go out. I've made so many friends and connections through our love of music. I got to know how strong and beautiful my voice is when learning new songs. There's always joy somewhere in life. You just have to find it. I'm now learning new ways on how to adapt when certain situations have broken me. It isn't easy to face the fears of living with a congenital heart condition and a stroke, as there are so many unknowns about it. I'm slowly building up to become a stronger version of myself that people can't see.
I'm a karaoke addict, which led me to new friendships, virtually and in real life. Shout out to my fiance, who I also met in Zoom karaoke. This song I'm going to sing is dedicated to my Zoom karaoke family. The chorus in particular represents how I feel about each and every one of you I've had the privilege of getting to know personally. From the 2006 Dreamgirls soundtrack, this is family.
If you wish to see this performance and many others from our community, Good Karma Karaoke, watch the concert for Harmony in the USA by following the link on the screen now. And don't forget to like and subscribe. For more information, visit goodkarmakaraoke.org. Don't wait. It's your turn.